The Pixel 10 Pro XL has finally arrived, but let's be honest, at first glance it feels like déjà vu. The design looks almost identical to last year's Pixel 9 Pro XL, with barely any visible changes. But before diving into how it stacks up against the Galaxy S25 Ultra, let's talk about what makes the Pixel stand out. This year, Google pulled off something impressive, introducing Pixel Snap alongside the brand new G2 wireless charging. I mentioned this in my last video, but it's worth repeating, this is easily one of the most exciting features of the Pixel lineup in 2025. Not only that, Google launched a fresh lineup of accessories and even confirmed that MagSafe accessories now work with the Pixel 10 Pro XL. And guess what? You won't find this feature on the S25 Ultra. For some people, that alone could be a deal breaker. Then comes the battery battle. The Pixel 10 Pro XL packs a massive 5,200 mAh battery, one of the largest in the US market, compared to the 5,000 mAh battery on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. On paper, Pixel takes the crown with a bigger cell, but Samsung's incredible optimization means its phones often outshine the competition in real-world endurance. Still, Pixel's larger battery paired with a slightly smaller display does give it an edge in theory. Charging speeds, Google finally leveled up. Last year, Pixels were stuck with 37 watt, but the Pixel 10 Pro XL now features 45 watt fast charging, matching the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Of course, the Pixel's bigger battery means it takes a bit longer to top up, but it's still a huge step forward. Now let's talk design. Samsung absolutely refreshed the S25 Ultra this year, rounding the corners and giving it a bold new titanium frame. Meanwhile, Google, well, they stuck with the exact same design as last year. The only real difference? The weight. Both phones share that sleek flat-sided look, but Samsung's titanium edges feel more premium compared to Pixel's aluminum frame. The S25 Ultra is also slightly bigger, giving it a more commanding presence. Moving on to the display, Google's Pixel 10 Pro XL features a 6.88-inch LTPO panel, while Samsung stretched things just a little further with a 6.9-inch display. On paper, the Pixel steals the spotlight with its insane 3000 nit peak brightness. But here's the catch, Google is still using Gorilla Glass Victus 2, the same as last year. Samsung, on the other hand, equipped the S25 Ultra with Gorilla Glass Armor 2, complete with an anti-reflective coating. So, in terms of protection and real-world usability outdoors, Samsung still feels ahead. Pricing could be a major factor here. Google deserves credit for scrapping the 128GB base model. Now the Pixel 10 Pro XL starts at 256GB for $1,199. The S25 Ultra, by comparison, launched at $1,299. That's a $100 difference, but Samsung's aggressive deals and trade-in offers often bring the price down well below Pixel's sticker tag. Now let's face the elephant in the room: performance. Pixel users generally don't buy their phones for raw power, but this year's story is hard to ignore. The Tensor G5 chip, made by TSMC, still falls behind last year's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in multi-core scores, and can't even come close to the monster Snapdragon 8 Elite inside the S25 Ultra. In fact, in some cases, the Pixel 10 Pro XL performs just slightly better than the Pixel 9 Pro XL, which is disappointing. That said, not everyone needs a performance beast. If you're not a gamer or someone who pushes their phone to the limits, the Pixel 10 Pro XL will still handle your day-to-day tasks with ease. But when it comes to raw power, speed, and future-proofing, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is simply on another level. Wrap for today. What do you think about all this? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. As always, thank you for being here. Catch you in the next one. Take care and peace out.